Tonight on Highway Patrol, a driver calls for backup and the situation turns nasty.
Have you got a child seat in the car?
No, I haven't.
It's non-stop speeders out on the highway.
Give me that. 97. Never rains, it pours.
And what not to wear when you get stopped by the police.
I can smell bacon. And didn't I see you beating up on cops?
Got to get inside now. 623 here.
Unfortunately for repeat offenders, Senior Constable Megan DeWin has an extremely good memory.
Blue Holden sedan, up ahead. She's suspended, I think, at this stage. Our boys have been getting her and I'll pull her over now. I've got her and now apparently she's suspended. If so, hopefully it's an impound, but we'll see. She just keeps lying, but it could be her mother. Where's your licence?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? Jump out of the car and we'll have a chat.
Megan's recall is paying off. It is indeed the suspended driver, trying to keep a low profile in busy Fawkner.
All right, what can you tell me about your driver licence?
I've tried to get one. I've got the wrong ID.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Are you suspended or?
Yeah.
Suspended? We'll do those checks.
In the back of the car, Megan makes a disturbing discovery.
Now, who have you got in the back seat of the car?
Niece.
How old is she?
2.
And do you agree that she's not even restrained?
Yep.
How come?
Not my kid and I didn't have a seat.
Not your kid, not your responsibility? Is that...
No, she is my responsibility.
So how come you haven't got her in a seatbelt? Or in a baby seat?
Don't have a baby seat.
If she was involved in a collision now, that little bubby would be absolutely seriously injured or may even be killed. So this is what we're dealing with. They just don't seem to learn. As she just said, it's not my kid. So absolutely, and she doesn't even have a licence, so she shouldn't even be behind the wheel of this car. So we'll do those checks and make sure she hasn't got a licence and we'll take it from there.
Every year, more than 1,000 Australian kids are needlessly killed or injured from being unrestrained in cars.
No licence, carrying a 2-year-old in the back seat unrestrained. Absolutely disgusting.
As Megan checks on licence details, the driver calls for her own backup.
The driver of the car has been disqualified for 12 months due to drink driving and also a concurrent disqualification on top of that, starting from the 7th of the 10th 08 for 6 months. She doesn't have a licence and she's well aware of that, as she's just stated to me before, but she is disqualified.
But before Megan can finish her checks, the driver's mum arrives.
Now, have you got a child seat in the car?
No, I haven't.
In the busy pedestrian area of Sunshine West, leading Senior Constable Dean Maguire has spotted an unusual menace tearing up and down the footpath.
See the trail bike going down the footpath on the right-hand side, Daryl?
Yeah, going to see the trail.
Give it a go.
There's no mistaking the sound of a 2-stroke engine.
Get off the bike! Come over here. Whose bike is it?
Mine, I just fixed it.
You just fixed it?
Yep.
Why are you riding it down the footpath?
An idiot.
All right. Find some ID for me.
In my bag.
All right. What we've got here is this young bloke. He's riding this trail bike. He's just come roaring down the footpath. No helmet. The bike's obviously unregistered. He just thinks he can ride around in the street. What's your name?
Really?
How old are you?
26?
All right, is the bike registered?
No.
No.
I wish I could have it registered.
Do you hold a licence?
No.
So you're unlicensed?
Yeah.
The bike's unregistered?
Yeah.
You got no helmet on?
No.
And you're riding it on the footpath? Bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. A year ago?
Yep.
I've got to go and push out the front to take off and
Look at the tyres on it, mate. They're as bald as.
Yeah.
How many cc's has it got?
80.
80.
Yeah, I was just putting the piston foot in.
Is it stolen?
Nah.
Dean can't give Bradley the benefit of the doubt and goes to check who really owns this bike. On the outskirts of Werribee, leading Senior Constable Dave Winton is checking out a rough-looking Ford Falcon.
Comes up with stolen plates, so I'll have a chat with him anyway. How you going? Did your car get stolen a while ago? Or the number plates?
No, I know.
Because these plates are coming up as stolen, that's all.
I found him in the shed.
Found them?
Yeah. They were at a mate's place,
Right.
in his shed.
Yep.
And when I was up there, I was living up there, and when I put them all in my car, I put them in my shed, and that's when I found them.
You picked the wrong set of plates to put on your car. It could have been any other set of plates, but you put a stolen set on.
Dave must now check the chassis number to see who the car belongs to. Driver Richard knows the false plates were a bad move.
I just put them on to get my car home, so yeah, done my gutser. pay the price.
There's still the issue of some large fines, plus the car's also unregistered.
How much are they going to be?
Unregistered, $567. Putting these plates on the car, it's about $121, I think. Tell you what, you're lucky this is not America.
Why is that?
You imagine driving around the States with stolen plates. Probably would have ripped you out the car at gunpoint and
My heart couldn't handle
wouldn't be nice like me.
This intercept is all over bar the paperwork. But suddenly another driver gets Dave's full attention.
Give me that. 97. Well, that was right past 2 unmarked cars with their lights on. He's doing 97.
A Maserati will always attract attention, but this time it's coming from the police.
My name's Senior Constable Henry. The reason I pulled you over is for using a phone while driving your car.
Yep.
Any reason for that today?
I don't have my hands free set on speakerphone, but that's it.
Still holding it up though, yeah.
Even if you're holding it,
Yes, that's right, yeah.
how can you hold a coffee, drink and drive, not get a ticket? But if you hold your phone and it's on speakerphone, it's not to your ear.
The difference being with a coffee is, A, you don't usually have a conversation with your coffee, and you don't usually limit your amount of concentration down so much when you're having a coffee.
Yep.
Talking on a mobile phone makes a driver 4 times more likely to have an accident.
And B, your concentration sort of goes from here down to this narrow little vision window,
Yep.
and we've had fatal accidents as a result of people
That's
talking on
fair enough.
phones. I'll go back while I write that up and I'll be back with you shortly.
Okay. Then it's pretty stupid, obviously, talk on the phone. Even though the phone's not to your ear and you're holding it in your hand, it's still probably not the greatest thing.
All right, ma'am, there's your licence back. Hopefully I can assume you don't get too many of these, so I'll just explain.
My husband will kill me.
Your husband will kill you?
Yep.
We're not encouraging family violence. I dare say, without being smart, that you might be able to afford a hands-free kit.
Oh, no, I've got 2 or 3, but they're in different handbags.
Oh, they're in the Versace handbag and the
No,
Yves Saint Laurent handbag.
No, just in different... Yeah, it's my... Anyway.
No worries. All right, well, look, I'll leave it with you.
Thank you very much.
My details are there if you need to contact me at all at a later stage.
No
and
worries.
Please be careful of the lovely car.
I will.
You poor thing.
I know, it's hard.
It is hard, isn't it? All right, see you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is one conversation the driver won't forget in a hurry. A routine stop has revealed an unrestrained child. Senior Constable Megan DeWin is checking the status of the driver when her mum arrives.
Have you got a child seat in the car?
No, I haven't.
Well, how are you going to...
Oh, well, look, you want me to take the child out and walk? I'll do that. All right?
I'm just trying to
whatever.
protect the child here, madam.
So, I'll take the child. Come on, baby.
With the drama escalating out front, Megan goes to assist.
You want?
Listen, if your daughter's going to...
Oh,
You rude thing.
yeah,
If,
off. You're always picking on her.
well, tell her to drive with a licence.
Yeah, off and go and get her. Rude. Go off.
Just go for a walk
See ya.
and come back soon.
Megan's letting this foul-mouthed performance go because with the mother on foot, this child is no longer at risk.
How come you haven't gone for your learners?
So just haven't?
What about catching public transport, though?
Yeah, it'll just take me forever to get there.
But wouldn't it be safer? You'll end up going to jail if you keep getting caught driving.
Yeah, I am going to go to jail now, that's it. Yep.
You cannot drive. You don't have a licence. All right? You're right to go. Get someone
Right,
else that has a
thanks,
licence.
Also,
Yeah,
if you
I'll
explain, if you continue the offence, all right, there's an arrest power. You will be arrested and taken back to the police station if you continue the offence.
If the driver's not worried about driving illegally, what's the state of her car? Megan checks. She finds 3 bald tyres, a broken door, a faulty steering wheel mount and hanging wires.
The wires down on the road, on the floor of the vehicle there, unsafe. This is a notice of unroadworthy. I've deemed the car to be unroadworthy. So don't drive because you're disqualified.
Can I drive?
No, you haven't got a licence.
How do you know?
I know these things. All right, C's, I've got to have a look at the arrogance of that mother. And you wonder why your kids are turning out the way they are. Some parents have a little bit to answer for when they've got kids that are like that.
What we've got here is we're in a busy street. We've just had this young bloke, well, not young, he's 26 years old. He's on an 80cc trail bike that's obviously never been registered. He's just come hoofing down the street, doing 60, 70 k's an hour up the footpath. What I think is he might have had a couple of drinks. I'm going to give him a breath test and see what the go is. You been drinking? One drink?
Yeah, you can.
Of what?
Jim Beam.
How long ago?
15 minutes ago?
Only one can for the day?
Yeah.
Bradley says he's only had one drink, but that's not going to help him. No licence means no alcohol at all.
The result of the preliminary breath test indicates that your blood contains alcohol.
Yep.
I require you to come to Sunshine and undergo a breath test. You prepared to do that?
What do you do?
Well, you make him wheel the bike home for you.
And this bike's only fit to be wheeled because it's completely unroadworthy.
If you have a look here, here's your mechanism there for your rear brakes. He's got no rear brakes on the bike either. I don't know if the front brakes work really well, but that... So he's only got front brakes on the bike. He's got no rear brakes. Front tyre's bald, the rear tyre's bald. This bike's just a recipe for disaster.
So why did Bradley take an off-roader onto a footpath?
Oh, no, I just sat on it and took off. I just didn't think.
Dean takes photos of Bradley's defective bike for evidence. This young man is looking at more than one offence.
If we just have a look over here, there's a medical centre. Car park's full. There's obviously people coming and going from the medical centre. He's gone past that on the footpath at his 50, 60, 70 k an hour. Just no regard for anyone at all. If someone had walked out there, if they had been on foot, if he had run into him, he could have just as well killed him.
Give me that. 97.
Leading Senior Constable Dave Winton is in pursuit of a Holden clocking 97 in a 70km/h zone.
Yep, Pete Plater. Well, what do you know? Never rained and pours. Haven't even written up the last 2 tickets yet. Hey, mate. Yeah, good licence here?
No.
Doing 97 when you went past us, mate?
27.
Yeah, it's a 70 zone. Have you seen the rear tyres on this?
Yeah, I've got to get new tyres. It's the work hard to spot it long ago.
Yeah, mate, it's too low.
Yeah, I've got to
Way
raise it.
too low. How'd you lower it? You cut the springs or what have you done
Yeah,
with
I
it?
brought like that. Like the springs were cut, yeah.
Yeah, because
It's got to be all
you
right.
cut, so the springs are cut and those tyres in the back are absolutely bald as. On the inside, yeah, bad. So I'll check your licence is current,
Yep.
take your details, organise a couple of fines. One for your speed, because you're 27 over. All right. What do you do for a job?
I need my licence really bad for a job. I'm in construction.
Yep.
I just finished, driving to a job now.
Right.
I'm on my way back home. I really took my license.
You're right on the threshold.
It is up to Dave's discretion as to whether to suspend Jay from driving for a month or just issue the fines.
Well, if I lost the licence, I'd probably lose my job. Well, most likely will, because I have to get to work. There's no transport out into the middle of a paddock where I work. So, yeah, I'll be buggered about it.
All right, mate. Sorry to keep you sitting here so long, but I have done the defect notice for your car. All it's going to do is make sure that you get the car fixed when you leave here today. All right? All right. You won't lose your licence on the speed, like I said to you. So at the end of the day, all I've done is I've saved you a month off the road.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, mate. See ya. You'll keep driving it and probably get picked up unregistered in it. You won't get that fixed. It'll cost too much, so. And that's why I think he was unhappy with the defect notice. Don't think he worried too much about the fines. The defect notice is what's going to hurt him the most. So, yeah. Doing 90 and it's cancelled reg on that DL, so
Leading Senior Constable Dave Winton is having a day of it. He's got another one.
How you going? A couple of reasons I pulled you over.
Because I overtook.
Well, yeah, but initially you're doing 90, 95, then down to 90 in the 70 zone there.
Yeah.
All right,
Just before you start, this is unregistered.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Unlike the previous offenders, this one is pointing out the defects to Dave.
Why haven't you paid the rego?
We only picked it up 6 months ago, and I've only just had the exhaust redone.
The driver may be chipper, but Dave's heard a myriad of excuses today.
Let me check your licence. Make sure that's current first, and then I'll come and have a chat with you.
Yeah.
All right? I'm going to take these plates off.
Yeah, can I get the car to my mate's place, which is just Hogan's Grove there. That's where I was actually going.
Well, it's unregistered, so you can't drive it, but you'll have to work out how you want to get it there.
Yeah,
all right.
Would one of you be able to follow or not? No.
I can't let you drive. Well, I can't let you drive because it's unregistered.
Yeah.
If I was to let you drive and say, yeah, you can drive it there and you have an accident, then I'd be in a bit of in strife, you know.
Yeah.
Give me a sec, and I'll come back and have a chat with you. All right?
I think I got pulled up for 95k in a 70 zone. I overtook someone, and I got a 1,000-watt sub in my car. Apart from that, nothing. I'm a good boy. I don't have P plates on because they always fall off.
So how is Michael going to talk his way out of this one? After reckless driving on a footpath with a trail bike, Bradley is back at the station for an evidential breath test.
Just take one deep breath and just blow nice and constantly until I ask you to stop, thanks. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That'll do you. That's fine, thanks.
It's only just over the zero limit, but it's more than enough to land Bradley in trouble. His choice of T-shirt isn't going to help him either.
Three things I don't give say to the police. They'll buy a dance to let me go. I can smell bacon. And didn't I see you get beaten up on cops? My other T-shirt says it's only illegal if you get caught.
Bradley's joyride is going to cost him dearly. He's just lucky no one was injured.
Yeah, look, what's happened with Bradley today? He's blown .032, so he'll go to court. I don't know if Bradley's learned his lesson today, but we'll wait and see. Maybe he will ride again, maybe he won't.
After being pulled over for speeding, this driver is trying to avoid another fine for not displaying P-plates.
Well, I don't have P-plates on because they always fall off.
P-plates can be fixed with screws, adhesive or suction cups, so leading Senior Constable Dave Winton is not buying his excuses.
Oi, Jason, I just got pulled up by the Jacks.
Who are you ringing now?
Oh, I'm trying to get picked up, mate. Everyone I'm ringing's all let me call the mate. We'll see what we can do.
Should walk.
Oi, Georgie, how far are you from the caravan park?
Let me tell you what's going to happen today.
Yep.
Your speed along Leaks Road to 70 zone, you're doing 95. So it's $227 fine, 3 demerit points for that.
Yep.
Your unregistered car, which is $567,
Yep.
no points, and no P-plates, another $119, 3 points.
How much all up?
Oh, you can add it up, can't you?
Coming to see you, Mum and Dad.
A fair bit, about $800 thereabouts, all right? And what I'll do to save you sitting here while I write all those fines up, I'll send them to you in the mail.
Oh, yep. Sweet.
You happy with that?
Yeah, beautiful, mate.
Can't be any fairer to you than that.
But Michael's got one last request for Dave.
You want to hear me stereo while you're sitting here? I thought that's why you flashed me for.
No. How good's the stereo?
This is only a,
Show me.
Show you. Don't
Show
take
me.
it off me.
No. Show me the stereo, how good it is. Yep.
Got to come out now.
That's worth more than the car.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. You've made me smile, I got to say.
Well, that's what I like to hear, mate. You know, everything went well.
Well, I've got stuff to do. I can stand here and yak with
Thank
you,
you very much.
yak with you all day, mate. Okay.
Enjoy, boys.
And you'll get them in the mail, all right?
Yeah, sweet as.
All right.
Take it easy.
All right, mate. I've got to say, he's not a bad bloke. I mean, he's got 3 tickets, nearly $800 worth of fines, and here he comes again. You right?
Yeah, my mate's just pulled up.
Okay.
Coming to see you, Mum and Dad.
Pulled over for speed.
Any drug paraphernalia in the car? Sure? Yeah? Well, I can see something already. It's a pipe on the back parcel bag.
A suspected drink driver shows no remorse.
We just hope the bottle shop's still open.
And a teenager with attitude.
Can I write my licence down?
I'll write it down and don't snatch